Hey guys, welcome to Life in Equilibrium. I'm Jake.
And I'm Ethan. Today we're going to be talking about a few life mottos that we all could live by.
So, like Ethan said, today we want to talk about a couple life mottos. These are some things that we feel like we're super passionate about. And before we get into that, we'd like to just invite you guys to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you have access to more great content. So, we're thinking about a couple of our life mottos, and one thing that really stuck out to me, something that I really live my life by, is I control my hot and cold stages. So what that means is when I have a hot stage, that means I really want something and I can't think super clearly about it. When I'm in a cold stage, that means I think more logically. So for example, if I'm window shopping and I see a sweet knife, it's really hard for me to justify not getting it if I have my credit card or my debit card on hand. It's a lot harder to not buy it. So what that means is maybe I leave my credit card home when I go window shopping. Or there's a whole other range of things. But we're controlling these hot stages when we're in our cold stage.
That's awesome. Life motto number 2. One of the ones that I live by is putting it on pause. And that kind of goes along hand in hand with your hot and cold stages, where if you're in a heated moment, let's say an argument, or you want to buy something or whatever it is, you just kind of put the situation on pause for a second, step back, and think about the consequences of whatever's going to happen, whatever's going to happen depending on how you react to the situation. If you're in an argument, put it on pause, time out, think about what would happen if you lashed out, versus think about what would happen if you just calm down for a second, and then every situation will be able to go a little bit more smoothly.
I like it. One of my other ones is I read a book called Mindset by Carol Dweck, and it talks about having a growth mindset versus a fixed mindset. And very simply, I like to think of it as life is a classroom. Everything happens and you can take it, good or bad. You can learn from it or you can choose to be hurt by it. So with this life is a classroom motto, everything is for our good. We learn from everything.
Another life motto that I live by is I ask myself the question, is what I'm doing right now propelling me forward towards my goals and things I want to reach? And that just helps me keep track of kind of what we talked about in a different episode of time management, of if I'm just sitting here, is that helping me save up for what I would like to do or get a better career or do better in school? Just think about, is this helping me go forward with my goals and becoming a better person?
Love it. So one of my first mottos that I really ever thought of was I saw this grid, and what it is it's rows of things that you love, things that you hate, and things you have to do and don't have to do. And based on where those things line up, for example, you automate it or you get rid of it in your life. We'll flash this up on the screen, but we're going to spend a whole other episode on this grid. And it's one thing that has just helped me simplify my life and focus things down.
Awesome. Another life motto or funny saying that I love is, if you guys have seen New Girl, Nick says something very funny. He says, yeah, I'll do it. It's the due date. It's called the due date, as in D-O, not D-U-E. And doing things before the due date will help eliminate procrastination and eliminate that stress. So if you do things just a little bit sooner than they are due, you're going to be happier because you're not stressed out.
I've got one super similar to that, and it is do something today that your future self would thank you for. And I think about that all the time when there's a pile of dishes in the sink, and my wife, even one day I was like, oh, that's a problem for future Jake. I know that's Ethan. And she goes, no, do something today that your future self will thank you for. And I was like, oh, you're right. I guess we'll do the dishes because in the morning they're done. And I think, in the morning I'll have so much more motivation. But that's just one of the quotes I live by. And I've been very happy with how I've acted the previous day.
Yeah, I should do that. I always say that's a problem for future Ethan. I'll do that later. And then future Ethan hates past Ethan for not doing it. So it's really a vicious cycle. But One of my last ones, and I know we've talked a lot about this and we're going to keep talking about it, is making it automatic, making your life automatic, your banking automatic, everything that you can make it automatic, because you'll do it first one time and then you don't have to spend that same 20 minutes or same hour each week trying to do the exact same thing over and over. And it really just simplifies your life.
Absolutely. The very last one that we've thought of is ask yourself this one question every day. Is what I'm doing now the best way I can possibly do it? So whether it is your route to work, you're driving to work, is it how you're cooking something? Is it the way you are accessing a certain application at work? The way your phone is organized, your home screen? Just, is this the very best way I can do it?
Like something mom always said. She always said a job worth doing is worth doing right. And it's the same idea that if we're gonna do something, let's make sure we do it in the best way possible and correctly all the way until it's done.
Hey guys, thanks for listening. If you have any other life mottos, let us know about them. If you liked any of these, comment below. Let us know which one you'd like us to talk about first. Thanks for watching.
See you next time.